Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a phenomenal day. Taking a quick look here again at Solana. Congrats again to our community members who took some nice, healthy scalps off of our Premium Plus day trade here. We got a nice little 22% there on a 5x leverage trade. Again, that's profit target 3 out of 5. I got the question a lot too, like, hey, what does that mean? Well, we have multiple targets for our entries. It's highly recommended that you do that yourself. Don't just jump all in and jump all out. If you average in or average out of a position, it works very, very well, and it gets you, it secures profit, really is the bottom line. Okay, so again, congrats on that, and I really hope you did not short after our video earlier today. I said, do not short this coin, do not short this coin. Let's see who shorted though, because I know we're looking at some seriously wrecked potential here. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty bad. Okay, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, a lot of folks got destroyed upwards as high as about $76.30. So we still got a lot of leverage, as I mentioned before, between 78 and 80. In fact, I'm just kind of curious here from the analysis from before. Just kind of curious what it looked like. This is what the previous looked like here. Had a lot of liquidation there, right in this range. All that is said and done. So now we got some new liquidation levels here at higher price points, and people just keep trying to short this coin. So dumb. No offense. Sorry, if you're shorting this coin, you're not an idiot. I'm just saying that that's not really the best call right now, especially when we're soon to retest our most recent high. Crazy things can happen when that occurs. Okay, so just please be careful. Try not to be too callous with the short positions. We saw a strong resistance level here at about $75 previously. 1, 2, 3, 4 days in a row. Price couldn't cross past that level. Today we're soon to close above this level. We got 10 more minutes before this candlestick closes. Awesome stuff. Okay, so what we want to look at is the 4-hour, because again, the daily time frame minus candlestick closures hasn't told us a tremendous amount. We had some bullishness earlier, as per usual, but the monthly, weekly, and the daily are all screaming bullish behavior. Okay, so again, the overall sense is that Solana is moving up. We have to understand that. Take a look at the 4-hour. We're just going to quickly identify a couple of things. Still above the moving averages. That is fantastic. Stochastic RSI is trying to swing up for a second time. And as I mentioned before, first stochastic divergence doesn't matter too much. It's the second one you want to pay attention to. Okay, so we're not there yet. It looks like we're going to converge for one last pump, and it makes sense that the price is going to try to retest its most recent high at $78. We got RSI and money flow index increasing. That is a fantastic sign, as well as the fact that we're converging on the MACD. We were kind of plateauing earlier, and I mentioned that stronger chance we're going to continue just based on the overall trend, staying above the moving averages and the RSIs being over 50. There's a lot of strength in that. Okay, so again, when you're shorting into that, you're basically just giving yourself a significant disadvantage. It's like going out and playing poker and just understanding that the house always wins. If you know that, you can strategize around it. Okay, again, take profits while you can. That's really the bottom line. TD sequential tells us we're at an 8. Hypothetically, we could pull back here soon. Solana is notorious for hitting a 9, going into a little bit of overtime and pulling back, but consistently hitting 9s on TD sequential. So that does imply we got another 4 to 16 hours of continuation. Couldn't even be further if this price comes up here, hits this level, continues further, and uses it as a support. Okay. Now we have a Solana long open right now, but again, I was unfortunately waiting for a better entry. Got a little greedy there, couldn't take my entry, and that's perfectly fine. So just know we got some other trades open with what Avalanche, ICP, IOTX, and those are all doing fairly well. If you average them out, of course, nothing hits targets right away, but again, we're really close to that with Avalanche. Now, keep in mind, I'm not here to talk about those things, but I want you to know that it's okay to miss opportunities. It's perfectly fine. It happens to me all the time. But I don't FOMO in later and be like, oh my God, I wish I got in. Now, granted, I could have FOMO'd in and still been profit, right? There's that too. But it doesn't always work out that way. You want to be careful trying to get in if you don't hit your targets. You set a goal, you stick to it, and that's it. All right, so we'll go ahead and summarize here. The last thing we want to kind of touch on, again, is the volume. We got a lot of volume up here at this higher level, okay? Right around 71 to 73 is the average. We're above all of that, which is fantastic. That should work as a support. Looking at the hourly as well, we can kind of see here that the moving averages are working concurrent there and running highly nice. Highly nice, is that a proper sentence? It's looking good. All right, that's what I'm trying to get at here. Okay, so what we want to look at, of course, last but not least, you know this is coming. Let's go ahead and verify with the cloud where we're at. All green lights still. We actually had green lights earlier when I talked about this too, but now it's even better. Lagging span's ultra free and clear price action. Conversion line's above the baseline, and lagging span is kind of averaging itself out there at that 0.236 level at about 71.50/72. So new support level could be that $72 range, But once more, just keep in mind, if you're shorting this coin, you're doing it wrong. Be very careful. When we approach most recent highs, yes, it typically rejects initially the first time, but strange and crazy things can happen. It oftentimes results in a cup and handle where the price will retry and break through the second time if the first time fails, okay? So I'm hoping for the price to pull back to this level on its handle, and then we can kind of get in for another long. If not, that's okay. We'll wait for confirmation above this level here, and once it consolidates at this previous resistance, we can take a long there and feel comfortable knowing it's going to continue higher if other attributes are present. We're going to reevaluate, of course, again later. So that's kind of where we're at there. Simple, straightforward, bullish scenario. Okay. Now, again, as you know me, or if you would know, perhaps you don't know, if you're new to the channel, I love teaching people to trade, right? And this is like my whole thing. And I get really excited about, good trades and things working out the way that it should. So you just got to be patient. You got to pump the brakes, learn to, I guess hold back on just getting too emotional with trading. I know it's easy to say, but just try not to do that. Last but not least here, last thing I wanted to kind of recognize here, and this is important because a lot of folks are having difficulty with KYC and VPN requirements. We've got an awesome exchange here, working very well with our community. You have a significant benefit if you use this link to register. And of course, obviously, you'll have future trading competitions, some easy money, honestly, but they're just a phenomenal exchange. I don't want you to register for this. I want you to register because KYC and VPN requirements are non-existent with this exchange. And ultimately, they have trailing stop losses and a lot of really cool features. So be sure to check them out. I have like some instructions on our Discord if you're curious on how to use that. Otherwise, I hope that you fare well, be careful, be safe. And again, you want to become a better trader. CryptoCash.tech is the site. Link down below. We got tons of new members coming over. Just quickly look at this here. Look at how many people are coming over. This was just today here. We've seen maybe about 10 or 12. Yesterday was close to about 25. So this community is growing fast and quick. Really, really loving it. So thanks again, everyone, for being just amazing parts of my life. Really happy to be able to share this with you. Have a good rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.